Built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his third season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Well, we all love to talk about the quarterback. He really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
That's got it left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Shotgun now for Stroud. Falcons isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out now to his left. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
The Texans first down.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Stroud off of play action. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
He was covered by Jair.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week will be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
No gain on the play.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Got his man. Hopkins has it. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
Zone read. They'll hand off to Henry. Pushing it out past the 30. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Running once more with Henry. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down.
He was taken down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Lamar now from the gun. Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? Now, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. Hopkins on the slant. Decent game here, but short of the first. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is caught. Snaps Walker. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10.
A draw now. This is Henry. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Play made that time by Danico Autry. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to keep it this time. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Lamar off the play fake. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
15 more yards. And the Baltimore first down.
In the red zone on 1st. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds down at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup.
Another run for Henry. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He dodged the tackle. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This Texans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Benson on the counter. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
It's a gain of 2. And the Texans first down.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. Going there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Stroud off the play fake. Makes the catch. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
The give now to Benson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. First down, and they go right back to it. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. To the air, Stroud.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now in 2nd down.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes in that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15.
At the 37-yard line.
Jackson throwing here. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now
Jackson out of the gun on third. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. All set now. First and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here's Jackson to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen throw, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows hundredfold with your teammates.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Jackson to throw it. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. On 4th now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This from 28 yards away. Luke knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. First down run, now it's in 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. And this one is launched downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. It's Benson on the give. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards.
Stroud has it in close. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And air it out on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 2nd quarter lead. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Hauled in by Bateman over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore.
First down. Here's Lamar. Finding Flowers. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
That's another.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. He just descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
From the gun, Jackson. He brings it in. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Turning to Henry on third. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens likely setting out the special teams unit. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point. Things trim back down to a single-point rock as they send this off and away. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Texans to the line. First and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. He cuts it right. He's still going at the 30. Keeps himself upright. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead to 8.
21. Ravens 13.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. When they just get to celebrate, they love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
On first down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. At the gun, here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Derrick Henry. Incomplete. Brings up third and
Now Jackson on third down. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Texans and Trey Benson back out on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw by Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. Second and inches.
it's second and inches.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Now trying to run for it with Benson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
10 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down, looking for options. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. He's got it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Play action. Here's Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. One final shot before the half. And he's tackled for no gain. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. To the air, Stroud. Finds the in route complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Off the play action, here's Stroud. And the man is there to knock that away. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down's coming up. They'll send him over right.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. They're out now, ready to punt it. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Henry on the counter. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Looking to throw, Jackson. He takes it himself. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that 1st down. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
15 yards. That's good.
Here's Henry running left. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down behind
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Changing it up here, Jackson. It's his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Lamar now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Baltimore, 1st down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
DeAndre Hopkins. A gain of 2.
Jackson now on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. Ball on the right hash. The distance 43 yards. Luke knocks it through. And that gets him back within 5.
Listen, all he can do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his third field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Gets him on the in route. Short pick up to their own 31. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They give on second to Benson. Keeps away from one. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Benson once more. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45. First and 10.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Now we've got some whistles as officials signal for a stoppage. Player injured on that last snap, it looks like. Yep, it's Cole Kmet who's in need of some attention. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Stroud now. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Benson now from the gun. Fights his way through a tackle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8, third down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending first and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Back to throw, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long. To the air on third and long. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Up and good from Fairbairn. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Running it after the penalty. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Trey Benson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down, here's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball is in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. They're set up at the 35 now.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's still going at the 30. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Henry. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Now from the secondary, and is Rake Straw on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard.
Running once more with Henry. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Tyler Luke out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Luke knocks it through. And the lead is back down to 9.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans.
Benson on 1st and 10. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd.
Benson off his own read. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. No throw. 3rd and long. He's got it. Complete to Mullins. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Staying on the ground with Benson. He's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 8.
Benson on the counter. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the Ravens.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's third.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's a screen to Benson. And he dodged the tackle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that grows their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The drive begins with Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Jukes away from one. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens trim the deficit down to 5.
Ravens 26.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Smith on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Texans and Trey Benson back out on offense. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
The Texans first down.
This one quickly to Dell. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
The play action. Here's Stroud.
at their 49-yard line.
Connects downfield. On target to Dell. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. Throwing again. It's Stroud. That's back-to-back for Dell. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. And the Ravens
They're running the option. Short side. A nice gain of 8 there. And that brings them to 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Texans.
They'll run here. It's Benson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
And in motion out of the slot. Here's Benson again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. His third total score in this game. That one right down the middle. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's good for Baltimore.
Trying down the middle with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And the hit arrived shortly after that football he did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44.
A gain of 12 yards.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Jackson now on third. Setting up the screen to Hopkins. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Now give it a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now an inside give to Benson. Finds his escape route to the outside, and that's good for a pickup of 6. Chance to move the chains here on third and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Shotgun now for Stroud. Makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
gain of 7.
Ball on the 45. First and 10.
First down.
The give now to Benson. Still has some space inside the 35. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They'll come up on first and 10.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Texans first down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Texans close to beginning the year 4-0. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he's going to take a knee. So the Texans come away with the road win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Like Tirico off the market break, Oakson, it is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. Off we go from Indianapolis. And a decent return there. Could get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Stafford. This one batted away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Kept this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one on target to Moore. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
A 28-yard gain. And the Las Vegas first down.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown Raiders. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
On second down, Hurts. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. That'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Indianapolis.
At the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7.
45-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
3-yard pickup.
They face second down and 7.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They'll try the right side with Hubbard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action, Stafford. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
Gabriel Davis, incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
On third down, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll try it now with Barkley. He's going to have a Colts first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the Raiders' 40-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. On the run to the right. Taking off. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a first down.
4 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. There he goes again. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. Saquon. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Hurts to throw. And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Colts. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The extra point up and good. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now, it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Is that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, like, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat them.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Stafford now on 2nd down. He's got it at the 7. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Here's the fullback, Ricard. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Stafford. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Vegas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Colts 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Colts offense and Keon Coleman set to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
21-yard line.
Now Hurts. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece to score as this one's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Stafford. A short one there to Otten. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Stafford. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Las Vegas.
Moore going in motion. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Again, it's Stafford. Get this complete right side to Otten. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. That is fielded at the 13. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. Colts offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
On play action, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Quick throw on the RPO, caught by Coleman out wide. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Run up the middle with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Hurts now. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. Peyton Wilson on the coverage.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll find Shakir open right side. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st down.
Here's Barkley. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Colts 1st down.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
21. Raiders 14.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense and Matthew Stafford heading back out of the field. He's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 6 yards.
And the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
That's Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A pass caught right side by Coleman. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
a 2-yard pickup. Brings up.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Second down and 8.
36-yard line.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. That's his tight end, Otten. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
Midfield. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Stafford. Quick slant. Booked in by Moore. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Stafford to throw again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. That's going to be out of bounds. No return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Here's Ferguson on the tight end screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Pass caught by Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10.
28 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Hurts will try it again. This pass complete to Raymond. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Colts first down.
Again, Hurts. Super throw caught by Ferguson. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with buys on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
To throw is Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
20 more yards. That's another Colts first down.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Indy. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point, and the Colts will extend this third quarter lead.
Raiders 14.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Justice Hill to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The Raiders offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
23 yards. And the Raider first down.
On first down, it's Stafford. In trouble, and down he goes. JT Tuimoloau. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Moore going in motion. Stafford now on second down. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. It is third and long.
It's handled by Leonard Williams. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's fourth down. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
16-yard line.
The Colts offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
To throw on second down is Hurts. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
To throw is Hurts. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Peyton Wilson on the coverage.
On third down, here's Hurts. In middle, he's got to complete Jacoby. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll try to run for it. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
Recovered by the Raiders.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Not much happening there. Just a short game. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 5-yard line.
Play action, Stafford. Open man, the tight end, Hooper. 3rd down and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Kirk is the motion man. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. Open man, that's Duvernay.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Handoff to Hubbard. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Kirk is the motion man.
18-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. The shotgun, it's Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. The Raiders send their punt team out. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and 9.
Javon Holland there on the coverage.
Now Hurts. He's got his man. That's Coleman. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
And the Colts first down. First and 10.
Now Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Jordan Stubb in
The Colts about to kick this one away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Raiders offense ready to get back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as we start this one with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Got his man. It's Kirk. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Stafford working from the pistol. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now
That Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's to the left side. Taken in by Coleman. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's 3rd and 2. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down up past the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. How he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
41-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. 3rd down, they need 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Colts, 1st down.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
We're trying to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. Off play action. It's Stafford. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Raider first down.
Stafford now on first down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Stafford to throw again. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another Raiders first down.
Throwing again is Stafford. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Vegas first down. First down, Las Vegas.
To the air again. Stafford in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jermaine Pratt in there to drop him. That's a huge loss on first and goal.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. They'll run it. It's out of his gun, and it's Hubbard. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That's complete to Moore on the right side.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
He was defended by Kenny
On third
Moore.
down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver.
Formation.
And that's going to lead to a fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
The Raiders offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with great field position. A short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, no run. Here's Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Remains back there on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Stafford now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. That is incomplete. Great rush to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, we're continuing.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Colts are going to take possession.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
6. And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So it's a win for the Colts. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.